son Slade wrote a collection of children's stories, and except the Brazil nuts, which you're not supposed to snack on because you can overdose on selenium. Don't eat more than 2 Brazil nuts a day. Toni Morrison, I'll read anything she says and writes. Bacon literally these days is $9.99, $12.99, $14.99 a pound. I bought 5 pounds for 20 bucks. Shop your grocery store deals, okay? Because I read it over a week ago and my brain is rattling with facts about all of these books that I'm showing you. Okay, vlog. Hi. Today's June 30th. It is 10:16 in the morning. I gotta get to work soon, but I've done yoga, I've showered, I've done my skincare routine, I have a nasty pimple on my lip, and I'm making banana fritters because I had 1 banana left over from those 8 bunches. No, that wasn't from those 8 bunches. Those have been gone. But I did have some in the freezer. Are being used to make banana fritters. In here so far, well, sourdough banana fritters because I just fed my starter and I have a ton of discard. So far in here I have 1 room temp banana, 3 frozen bananas that I heated up in the microwave, a pinch of sugar, a pinch of molasses. I'm about to add, vanilla extract. I'm about to add a pinch of salt. Myself a second coffee, but it's sitting over there because I forgot to take it off the machine. Okay, so 2 pinches of salt. Wait, don't look at this. That's from last night. We're gonna add some discard now. I'd say about a 1/4 cup to about a 1/2 cup. It's my own random recipe, so I'm doing what I feel is right here. As for what I need to use up. I'm low on flour, so I was thinking of just using oats, but I don't know if I want to make oat flour because that is just another dish to wash. But if I don't, then the oats might be chunky. Okay, pause. Let me make some oat flour real quick. Oat flour. Alright, that's done. I already have a pan over here with some oil in it. So while the oil is heating up, I'm gonna put my things away, clean up my mess. I'm also having pulled pork tacos because I roasted a, I don't know, 4 or 5 pound pork shoulder the other day. Slow roasted it in the oven for like 6 hours and it came out really god darn gosh and fucking good. And there's only a tiny little bit of pork left, so it was probably enough to make 2 small tacos, 1 for me and 1 for Sade. So we're having that with banana fritters. Alright, coffee is reheating. Banana fritters are done. And I made a breakfast pita instead of a breakfast taco because I wanted to fill mine with a lot more ingredients. So there's Colby Jack cheese, that roasted pork I was telling you about, corn, avocado, or avocado as that one girl on Instagram says, and salsa. And I know this shit about to bang, so I'm excited. But I don't know how to get it to stay all together. It's so good. But it's dripping. I think it has some Jamaican hot sauce.
It tastes weird.
I think I have a bottle of pickled pepper. Oh, here it is. Not open. Can you open it? Please.
How about put your like it needs hot sauce, but you're still eating it?
Oh, it's still good. It just needs a little. Oh. It's because all the salsa fell down there. I might not need the hot sauce. Wow. I really need to make pulled pork more often.
I understand why.
Where'd you send it to? XL?
What?
Where'd you send it to?
No. RX to go.
What the hell is that?
It's the people that they use to deliver the medicine.
Hi, hello. Ooh, we're a little crooked, but we're good. Ooh, we're crooked. Okay. So, first of all, today is Saturday. It is June 4th, I believe. Yes, 7:57 in the morning. I'm having my coffee, so if you want to have a little hot bev while I chat about, I'm about to chat about books. So if you want to have a little coffee while I chat about books, feel free to. Oh my god, not my camera battery dying. Why? Okay, well, before it dies, I want to tell you that I'm reading Salt Houses, and I'm on page 226, and I'm loving it so far. It's literally the Palestinian version of Homegoing by Jesse. I came out in 2018. I don't know why I haven't heard of this or read it sooner. So glad that I picked up this damaged copy. I don't know if it's a damage or an ARC. I don't think it's an ARC. But I want to read more by this author, and I will be doing that. So I will charge my camera and then give you a much better update on this book. So I got groceries. I'm in the process of putting everything away, and I just want to say that since I got these, vintage potato things, my potatoes have been lasting so freaking long. Don't mind this, but they've been lasting so long. I just did so many goddamn dishes. I just put my chicken pot pie in plastic containers for meal prep. And now I need to put all of this away. I need to wash and put it all away. Look at my stack of cheese. These were bad. I tried to get a refund. This is the wrong bread. I tried to get a refund. They said no. These are tiny. I did not expect them to be that tiny. And this is my fed starter, which I should probably feed again, but I can use to make some sourdough today, which I think I want to do. So, yep. That's the plan. I'll let you know when I'm done and what my fridge looks like in a minute. It's 2:43 now. Let's see how long it takes for me to put all of this away and finish cleaning the kitchen and then get started on the bathroom. It is 3:42. It took me damn near an hour, I think. I don't even know what time I had updated this before. I have my kiwis, my bananas, and my avocados here because the kiwis and the avocados need to ripen some more. The bananas, I honestly could probably put those in the fridge. I think I'll do that. One egg broke. My fridge is nice and full and organized. I think I'm gonna put the bananas here. I've got all my breads and all my eggs and prepared meals and veggies. I had to freeze some things, so the freezer is kind of a mess, and that's my meat stock. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of very tired. I don't want to do anything else anymore. And I'm hungry. Good morning, 7. It is the 10th of July, and for today's breakfast, you have some strawberries and kiwi, your second cup of coffee, kimchi, 5 quail eggs, 2 maple breakfast sausage patties, some sourdough that I made a couple of days ago with avocado. It's toasted in butter and olive oil, broccoli sprouts, some sardines, also in olive oil, extra avocado, and a piece of cinnamon raisin toast with smoked salmon cream cheese. Health is wealth, kid. Okay, so I have a reading update because I don't know what has happened in the last maybe month or so, but like my little reading stump, if you will, that I was in is now gone, and it's probably due to the fact that I now work at a bookstore. But I've also been reading a crap ton of books on my shelves and a crap ton of audiobooks, and so because I have my Libby open here and my Audible, I want to start with the audiobooks, and then I have a little stack of the physical books that I've been reading, and there's more at work. I just keep them there. But one of the books that I recently finished, or started but didn't get a chance to finish because it got returned back to the library before I got a chance to finish it, was To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. And I was really enjoying that book. I was learning a lot about theory and space and actual science based facts through sci-fi, and I didn't get a chance to finish it because it got returned to the library early. The other one that I'm reading through Audible right now is Rebecca by Daphne DeMaurier. I'm reading this one because Emma from BookTube recommended it, talked about it. I wouldn't say she recommended it. And at first I was really annoyed and it was really boring, but literally as of today, something like really mind-boggling happened to like not really steer the plot, because the plot was kind of going the same way the whole entire time, but like this specific scene really got me thinking, good goddamn girl, get the hell out of there. Yeah, I just want to see how the book is going to play out after that scene happened. Ooh, I forgot that I was actually listening to this, is The Fault in Our Stars, which I already listened to. Ooh, I just realized that I have Parable of the Talents, and I need to start that too. Kindred on Audible, and then I also listened to Dawn by Octavia Butler. Dawn I didn't really enjoy so much. I'm trying to get into sci-fi, but it's not hitting as much as I want it to. This story was interesting, and it was fun getting to know the story and the characters and how it works. I just can't really, it's really hard for me to conceptualize certain things in sci-fi, but I did enjoy Kindred. And I do remember, I think there was a movie that was made based on the book, and there was also a TV show, but I think I watched the movie that was starring Keke Palmer, and it was really good. Very different from the book, because there's a white man that's married to the main character, which is so completely different. But I think Kindred was really good, and I would give that a 10 out of 10. And that's it for the audiobooks. Right now, the main audiobook that I'm listening to and trying to finish is Rebecca by Daphne DeMaurier. And then I just got on Libby, I'm lying, To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers is the one that oh, okay, wait a minute, it looks like I did start that one. That is the one that I started. I just didn't get a chance to finish it, and then I borrowed it and they sent it back to me, because I'm like, wait a minute, it says I'm 47% of the way through it. And that makes sense because I started it already. Okay, that's it for the audiobooks. Another one that I'm reading that I don't physically have with me is called Greenwich by Broad. And that one is about this privileged white girl, I'm assuming, who's 18 and had some troubles in high school, and the summer before she goes off to college, she goes off to stay with her aunt and uncle in Greenwich, Connecticut, I believe. And she is hanging out with their nanny, who's a black girl and in college throughout the summer. And it's really just stream of consciousness about her thoughts about her aunt and her uncle and the way that they treat their 3-year-old daughter, and the nanny and her life, and her feelings about the nanny and her feelings about everyone in her life, and just really coming of age, but more coming of adulthood age. And it's really interesting because it's from a privileged lens, but she also sees other people as more privileged than she, which is kind of interesting. But that's another fun one that I'm getting through. It's an arc at my job. Another one is Salt Houses, which I absolutely freaking love. 10 out of absolutely freaking 10. This is, I keep saying, it's Salt Houses by Hala, Alyan, and I keep saying that it's the Palestinian version of Homegoing, but I enjoyed it a little bit more than Homegoing. Like, both, and I can't even compare the two because both books are different races and different lineage, whatever the plural is for lineage. Anyways, this book was really incredible. It taught me a lot about the war going on, or the genocide going on, or the displacement going on in the Middle East, and the crusades that have been going on in the name of thoughts, in the name of the Bible, in the name of, that's my burrito. Things that people believe, or places that people believe that God have given them. The way that it does affect families over time for generations and generations and generations, and we follow so many generations in this book, and I fall in love with each character from each one, and from beginning to end I'm learning. It's beautiful and I'm crying, and 5 stars. Everyone should read this in the same way that everybody should read Homegoing. And yeah, that's that one. The next one that I finished in like 2 days was The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I was scared through every single page because I did watch the show and I did watch the Testaments, and I'm waiting patiently on the edge of my seat for a new episode from both of them. And I want to order the Testaments because there is a second book to this called the Testaments, but I can't yet because I have bills to pay. And so once my bills are paid, then I will be able to order the Testaments and I will be able to continue this story, because I really need to know if what happens in the show is what happens in the book, because in the book I feel like it was pretty much a recap of season 1, and I want to see Angel's Flight in detail, and more of that, and a lot more of like the Testaments. And so the show really is an extension, a huge extension, a lot more detail of the book, because this was great, but that was also equally terrifying. Both are equally terrifying. Handmaid's Tale, Margaret Atwood. Next is, for some nostalgia, The Princess Diaries. This book was published, I think, in the year 2000 and takes place in that year as well. And you can tell by the language and the quips and the things that there's some really dated language in here that would nowadays qualify for cancel culture, but it's really fun to be 14 again and to see it from a low privileged girl's lens, and she doesn't think she's privileged. Like, imagine becoming the princess of a country and inheriting like hundreds of millions of dollars in wealth overnight and being sad about it because everyone's gonna think you're a freak. It's interesting. It's an interesting perspective to read. It's fun. I find myself laughing on the train, and I'm having a great time with this. I'm 92% of the way through. I'm at page 210, and there is about 220 something pages left. So I have about 15 pages left, and I'm really savoring this, but it's almost done. And then lastly, I bought this. It's an Almanac of New York City for 2026, and I just thought this was really, really, really cool, because if you open it up to the page that it is for the day, it'll tell you a really cool fact about the day or something that's going on. What time is it? 'Cause I need to get something that's going on that day. And so because today is July, what is it, the 13th? 14th. Today is July 14th. For today it says it's Bastille Day, and today's the new moon. The sun is going to rise at 5:37 a.m. and set at 8:26 p.m., which is my birthday in time. That's just cool. And then it has a little space for you to write notes if you want about your day, and then it gives you a fact about the, like, information, historical information about the month, and about the weather, and astrology, and New York City book of the month, and movies of the month. I just think it's a really cool thing. If you are a New Yorker, it's just cool facts about the state and events for you to go to. It's really cool. So that's fun. And then next, after I finish The Princess Diaries, I want to start The Catcher in the Rye, which is over there in my bag. I do have a copy of it. I pulled it from my stack right here of mass market paperbacks, and I just want to show you these because they're really cool, and I special ordered them from work. Oh, I forgot, I also recently finished this. It's an essay on the Side of Memory by Toni Morrison. I special ordered this from work, and it came like a week ago, and I finished it in like an hour or two when I was at work, and it's really short. Really beautiful. It's Toni Morrison. I'll read anything she says and writes. It's really just an essay on memory and how it affects her writing. And there's a lot more to it, but I can't get into detail right now because I read it over a week ago and my brain is rattling with facts about all of these books that I'm showing you. This one is called Toni Morrison's Spiritual Vision, and it talks about her spiritual vision and how it affects her writing. Toni Morrison talks a lot about God and the Bible, and I think she was a Catholic, or was raised Catholic, and all of this and all of her studies on spirituality definitely impacted her writing, and this book is that. And then last but not least, Toni Morrison and her son Slade wrote a collection of children's stories, and they're so freaking beautiful. There's like 5, I think, illustrators that also worked on this with them, and it's just like really freaking beautiful. And as you can see, I like to collect children's books, and so this is gonna go, I haven't decided if it's gonna go on display on this shelf or over there on my Toni shelf, but that's that. And the rest of the books that I special ordered haven't come in yet, and I need to get the other copy to Testaments. So I mean the other copy of the Handmaid's Tale, the second part of the Handmaid's Tale. So that's my little reading update. Thank you for listening. Next time I will slow down when I have more time, but I do have to go to work, and I will give you more detail if you want more detail, so let me know. For those of you that are watching this as a reading review and not for Future 7, who is watching this because you want to know what you thought about these things and how you were thriving during your reading slump is over era. So I have my second cup of coffee here. It is I don't want to tilt it's an Americano with honey. For breakfast I had some leftover pasta from a restaurant that I went to like last week. I know, gross, right? No, I don't care. I eat that. Not wasting food in this house. I had some leftover pasta with is spaghetti al limone. I hope I said that right. With some chicken, which is not usually served with the pasta, but I always ask for it on the side and they give it to me because they love me. But I do believe the chicken was maybe marinated in pesto or something. What I'm wearing today, before I was wearing linen pants, but I changed because I remembered that I have to do something today that I can't wear linen pants for. So there's a heat advisory, and outside is orange because of the Canadian wildfires. But this shirt is, I think I got this from Amber. These jeans are from Zara, but they used to be super long on me because I'm so short. Like, they used to be like this much longer, and this morning I had the bright idea to cut them because I would fold them up, but they would fall, and then the backs were getting dirty and I couldn't wash the dirt off, so I just cut them. So they fit me perfectly now, and I love these jeans. That's my outfit. That's my outfit. That's my reading haul. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna finish getting ready for work because I gotta go. Love you. Hey camera. It is Sunday, July 26th, 1:21 p.m. and Sade, who's sitting over there dying, and I just got back from grocery shopping, and we got quite a lot. The plan was literally just to get deli meat and fruit for a picnic, but we've got quite the haul here. So, I'll quickly run through it with you. These are random things that I got from the garden, but since they're on the table, I'll show you anyway. I think this is mint. Yeah, this is mint, tarragon, lemongrass, tarragon, lemon balm, basil, cherry tomatoes. I think this is, I don't know, this might be more tarragon. I might have put it in a different container. And then rosemary. It might be something else if it's not tarragon. But Zelda harvested all of those for me a couple of days ago. and I had to work, so I didn't have time to put them away, so they're sitting on the table, hence why they're in the hall. Anyway, brioche buns. We got, and don't ridicule me for buying bread, because I know that I bake bread. However, these are convenience items because I work all the time and I don't have time to make bread these days. Don't come for me. 12 grain bread because I like whole grain bread and it's great for peanut butter and jellies and anything really. Hamburger buns because I got some ground beef on sale, so we're gonna make hamburgers. Cinnamon swirl bread because we accidentally got this in a grocery order a couple of weeks ago and fell in love with it. It's great with cream cheese and a fried egg. We got, because I love Jeff's Garden brand, Sade found this gardenia pickle mix, and I think it has cauliflower, red pepper, carrots, and pepperoncini peppers. And then we got this pickled hot jalapenos. Grapes, tortilla chips, so that we can make nachos with that ground beef that I told you I got on sale. 2 things of blueberries because they were $1.99 each. Also, I hear there's some sort of pesticide going, not pesticide, some sort of parasite going around. Is that true, Sade?
Yes.
In all of the produce?
Yes.
So why?
Don't eat lettuce.
Oh, I don't eat lettuce. I eat kale.
It's lettuce.
Okay, I got this thing of almonds because for a very long time I had a crap ton of I had a crap ton of nuts and seeds in my pantry, and when I started working at my new job, I had been bringing them in my bag. I'd be making my own trail mix. Oh, I forgot to buy chocolate for my trail mix. I've been making my own trail mix, and I've eaten through every single nut and seed in my house, except the Brazil nuts, which you're not supposed to snack on because you can overdose on selenium. Don't eat more than 2 Brazil nuts a day. So I got these California almonds and this detox health mix because the nut selection at the store wasn't that great. But this one has sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, and cashews. I don't love walnuts, but I will eat them, and cashews I hate, but they are good for you, so I'm gonna try to eat them. What else? I got a head of celery. I got 3 cucumbers for us to snack on. Most of these are snack foods because Sade and I bring raw veggies and snacks to work. I got 4 crowns of broccoli. This was $10, which is wild to me. We got in this bag, which I need to put away immediately, actually, a pound of mussels, which we're going to be having for lunch right now, but I'm going to put these in the fridge. Got 2 pounds of this, I think it was Thai shrimp, I have no idea, but we got 2 pounds of this shrimp, which is so much shrimp. Other proteins, we got, this is about a ½ pound of stir-fry meat. It says it's a pound of ground beef, but it looks like, oh, it's a £1.5 pounds. I'm like, that looks like more to me. £1.5 pounds of ground beef. Because these were on sale, oh, before I show you that, I got a pound of, oh, I think she gave us a discount. Sade, remember when we were saying if she gave us a discount on the deli meat?
Yeah.
She charged us for ham for both of them.
Oh, period.
So it's 99 cents a pound for the ham instead of the turkey. Oh, she's so sweet. Anyways, we got ½ pound of ham and a pound of turkey from the deli. And then because they had a ton of bacon on sale, and because bacon has been like $10 lately for like insane amounts, like a pound, like ½ pound of bacon, I literally bought all of these packages of smoked slab sliced bacon because they were on sale. So I got, let's count it up, 1, 2, what's that, 3, 4. I literally got 5 pounds of bacon for 20 bucks. which is literally more than a 60% discount. Like, bacon literally these days is $9.99, $12.99, $14.99 a pound. I bought 5 pounds for 20 bucks. Shop your grocery store deals, okay? And then that's all we got. So I need to put all of this away. And then we're gonna get to meal prepping. I'm gonna use the lemon, all the herbs and stuff to make tea. I went to the dollar store to restock on like my Ziploc and snack bags and plastic wrap. And I also got this jar for my teas in the fridge. I wanted to get more than one of these, but they only had one. So that's gonna be that. That's that. Okay, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. I'll see you later.